XRP was once crypto royalty, but after years in legal limbo, is it finally making a comeback? And more importantly, could it still hit $10? Hey everyone, welcome back to Jack Must Crypto, where we decode crypto and simplify your financial future. Today we're digging into a massive question in the XRP community. Is $10 XRP still possible? Or is it just hopium? Let's break it all down. XRP launched back in 2012 as a fast, scalable digital asset designed specifically for cross-border payments. It wasn't trying to be digital gold like Bitcoin. It was designed to be a bridge currency for banks, governments, and institutions. It hit an all-time high of $3.84 during the 2018 bull run. And then the SEC came knocking in 2020, accusing Ripple of selling unregistered securities. That lawsuit stalled XRP's momentum for years while other altcoins exploded, but now, everything is shifting. In 2023, Ripple won a major victory when a US judge ruled that XRP is not a security when traded on exchanges. That ruling changed everything. Confidence returned, exchanges relisted XRP, and the price began climbing again. By the way, if you're enjoying this breakdown so far, give the video a quick like. It really helps the channel grow and helps more people find content like this. And if you're into crypto deep dives, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now let's talk about what would actually need to happen for XRP to hit $10, and whether that's realistic or just a fantasy. First, massive utility. XRP needs to be used globally. We're talking cross-border payments, real-time settlements, remittances, CBDCs, all using the XRP ledger as infrastructure. That's already starting to happen. Second, Ripple's expansion. Ripple has quietly built relationships with hundreds of banks and institutions around the world. And here's the kicker. During the SEC lawsuit, it was revealed that Ripple had signed over 1,600 non-disclosure agreements with financial institutions. That's 1,600 potential partnerships, many of which may already be live behind the scenes. We're also seeing new XRP partnerships being announced, and that momentum hasn't slowed down in 2024 or 2025. And then there's Bank of America. There are multiple reports suggesting that BOA is now using XRP internally for transfers between its own divisions. If true, that's a massive validation. One of the biggest banks in the world using XRP under the radar. Third, institutional adoption. XRP isn't just for retail investors anymore. We're seeing more interest from hedge funds, fintechs, and even central banks. Ripple's involvement in pilot CBDC projects means XRP could become a key liquidity layer between fiat systems. Fourth, regulation. While some fear it, regulation could be the green light institutions are waiting for. Clarity equals confidence. And if the US finalizes clear crypto rules, or even better, introduces no capital gains tax on crypto used for payments, like what's being proposed, XRP adoption could skyrocket. Fifth, the supply and demand dynamics. Ripple controls a large portion of XRP, but if demand increases from banks, fintechs, and institutions, and supply is locked up for utility, the price pressure flips. We could see a major squeeze. Sixth, an XRP ETF. There's already talk in the community about an XRP ETF being quietly prepared in the background. If that ever gets approved, it would open the floodgates for institutional capital, just like we saw with Bitcoin ETFs. And finally, there's the wild card, XRP being included in the US Digital Asset Reserve. Some believe the US might eventually create a basket of cryptocurrencies as part of its future economic system. And XRP, with its regulatory clarity and institutional use case, could be one of the few included. So, is $10 possible? Yes, but it might not happen overnight. At $10 per XRP with around 50 billion tokens in circulation, we'd be looking at a market cap of $500 billion. That would place XRP as the second largest crypto, above BNB and maybe even Ethereum. Is that ambitious? Definitely. Is it impossible? Not at all. Here's why people are still excited. RippleNet is active, new corridors are being opened, governments are testing blockchain rails, and for once XRP isn't on the sidelines, it's already in the room. What do you think? Is $10 XRP a pipe dream, or are we closer than most people realize? Drop your prediction in the comments. I want to hear your take. And if you got value from this video, smash that like button, subscribe to Jack Must Crypto, and I'll catch you in the next one.